Heidi ho everyone, welcome back to another day of Animal Crossing. I'm exhausted. I'm just physically exhausted. I've stayed up for a very long time so I could play D&D with my friends. I run a D&D game. I don't like skipping weeks. I use that as a coping mechanism for this week to just kind of like keep my mind busy and not like just sit here and waste away, right? um what I've learned from breakups and just like rough things in my life, if I just sit here and do absolutely nothing and revel, right, in the heartache, then I'm just gonna start thinking dark thoughts, and I'm gonna want to do not good things to myself. You know, you know. Um, so today is actually pretty terrible, within a sense. I just seen a news article, right, from a source, from a guy that I follow who's political, um, who who I can trust, on stuff. Like he told us the newspapers and the websites to trust and what to look at for sources, just so you don't get tricked by the news. Like our like the older generation getting tricked by the news on Facebook and stuff. People getting tricked by onion articles. um, there's been 20 days straight of 100K coronavirus cases. 100K people being diagnosed for it. Is it 100K exact? No, maybe it's rounded up or whatever it may be. That's 100K times 20, brother. In 20 days. You know how much that is? That's 2 million. That was the estimated amount of people who were going to die to coronavirus if they quote unquote did nothing. Right. As I've stated before, I've lost a family member because of it. I have family members who are sick because of it. The holiday weekend, Thanksgiving, is literally, there's no travel ban. And people in the US are probably going to literally spread it to the entire world. Because of that being put together. Remember, COVID. If someone has COVID and you, let's say, talk to them outside and you socially distance, there's a better chance of not getting it, right? If you're, for whatever reason, 100% forced to go outside. Let's see. Look for some. I want to go give things to Whitney. Then being, like, let's say, being inside your job and you're forced to be with someone, and the air is, contained because it travels through air, and particles. It Oh, Jesus. When I have a coughing fit, that's wonderful, huh? um, and you're on a plane and it recycles air. So even if you have a mask, there's a chance that you're going to get it. Usually you wear a mask to make sure nobody else gets it. That's the point, right? And depending on the specific mask you wear, which most people usually just wear cloth masks without the little insert in it, because most people are being duped by the inserts. People are faking the fucking inserts, to be completely honest with you. It's fucking annoying. Having them be plastic. I was looking for inserts to be put into a cloth mask that I bought for my family, right? And I told them, I was like, these are not 100%. I was like, they're cloth. They're made of a specific material, but there's a little insert in there that you need to put. I was like, just put the other mask, or just wear another mask over it. Just to be sure, right? Underneath it, wear one of the disposable ones underneath it. And God, dude, it's so fucking frustrating. It's frustrating how the U.S. is just completely inconsiderate, and the fucking government is just leaving us to die. They're leaving us to die. There's people, right? Let's see, what are examples? Australia, Germany, what were the other ones that I seen? France, if I'm not mistaken. They're being paid to stay home during quarantine, right? I hear numbers. People are being paid $7,000. People are paying $2,000 to stay home, whatever it may be. And apparently, there's a different system to it. It's not all the same, right? For when shutdowns happen. Illinois is going to be going on a shutdown, from what I understand. Illinois wasn't as affected during the first wave. During the second wave, boy, are we fucking infected. And nobody is staying inside, and it's kind of fucking scary. Where is everyone? What the fuck? And it's kind of scary because when we shut down, it quote unquote wasn't that bad, right? It wasn't as bad as it was currently right now. It's awful that it's being spread because, one, we didn't know anything about it. Now that we know more about it, if you're older and you also have issues, it pretty much almost is close to a death sentence. You pretty much start wasting away. Your lungs start, start to just kill themselves. And then especially if you're overweight, what they call it, the morbidities or something like that. Everyone started learning about what that meant, which is just meant that you have underlying medical issues, right? That just affect your overall health. It's like, where the fuck is everyone? Why is everyone? Why is everyone gone? All the houses are all the houses are fucking off. It's not that late. What is going on? What is happening? Maddie's home. I don't know, man. Just be responsible. There's pretty much what's going to stop the spread. They're saying we don't know what's stopping the spread. We don't know we don't know what's starting the spread. We don't know what's starting the spread. We don't know what's starting the spread. Right? They're completely clueless on what's making the spread happen. And it's forcing people who, if they don't work during the week, that they'll be homeless. There's so many people in the US like that who are just gonna be completely homeless if they don't get a paycheck that month. If they get half of their paycheck, if they get maybe a quarter of their paycheck, they can't pay bills, they can't buy food, and they can't do anything about it. And the government just says, "Oh, here's 1.2K in June. Enjoy it and save it for the rest of the year." Right? There's people being laid off in factories that are telling their workers that, hey, you should have saved enough money for for recreational use so you can survive during this time. There's nothing we can do for you, right? It's fucking don't move, Scoot, please. We're gonna frog you t-shirt's kinda cute. It's terrible. It's terrible. I hope this sticks with the American people and causes change. I hope this makes people start understanding that quote-unquote socialism is not communism. Being paid to stay home by your government is something they should do because of all the money that you put in via taxes. And you are the thing that runs America. You are the cog. That's the reason they don't want to shut down again, because the economy dumped, because apparently the stocks, right? Apparently the market, that represents if the economy is doing good or not. And in a sense, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's all fake hocus life, built on belief. Let's see, I'm gonna go time travel to another day. I guess I time traveled yesterday, so today isn't working. It's terrifying. It's terrifying that the government will do this to you, but looking back on what the government has done, where it's attacked its own people to start wars, where it has started a wonderful drug craze in specific neighborhoods to cull population, things called redlining, to just pretty much separate, to put it kindly, to separate the colors from the whites. right? And fucking god, dude, it's fucking irritating, bro. Like, the more and more and more you learn that the U.S. government really doesn't give a fuck about you, they trick you into believing specific things, just like Uber in California fucking tricked, and forced their workers to vote against them having like a wage and health care if they work a specific hours, right? Uber Eats, and like all those driving apps thingies, right? People who just drive for fucking hours, to make chump change. It just like if you, also apparently I heard if you die on their time, just don't do it, because guess what? You're not gonna get any compensation or anything. Working for them, you get shot, you get killed. Remember, it's just a small app, small mom and pop thing. It's your choice. Why did you go into an area that got you killed? How dare you? Why did you stand there and let the person shoot you? Why did you drive down that road? Just a whole bunch of fucking stupid shit like that. You know, uh, these companies don't give a fuck about you at all, at all, and it's terrifying. It's terrifying, brothers. I'll tell you what. I know today's every episode has been like kind of terrible, but there's gonna be a lot of deaths. There's gonna be a lot of deaths, and they're constantly gonna blame someone, right? You'll have like weird Republican news networks to be like, oh, the the millennials were doing it. Everything is regarding with the millennials because their values is completely different than the old decrepit bastards who milk everything dry and rip the resources from the earth, disrespecting everything as they possibly can. Like, oops, did I cause earthquakes? Oops, did I make the water in all the surrounding towns be flammable and filled with ethanol? Oops, did I do that? But guess what? We brought 12,000 jobs to the area. So shut the fuck up and go buy some bottled water. By the way, that we are now selling for $1.50 for one bottle, by the way. Enjoy, thank you. We appreciate it. Slap you on the dick, slap you on the tits, kick you in the ass, and have a wonderful day. It's honestly frustrating. Like, this shit radicalizes people. This shit makes people do things crazy. Like, I never knew it was this bad, right? When you stay ignorant to it, the world just seems like your own personal world, right? Things are running, people are working. It's a beautiful game. It's a beautiful system. Everything going on, but in actuality, people are suffering continuously, and people can't eat. And school programs were putting out lunch because children's parents can't afford to give them food. And then you could say, why'd you have kids if you can't support them? Which is fucking insane. Which is just like, yeah, you should get pregnant, and if you want to have a kid, just fucking murder it. By the way, you can't because it's illegal. You have no autonomy over your body because you're a female, and anything that comes out of your pussy is also a man's responsibility and also the government's responsibility. We want you to have kids because kids are beautiful. Oh, by the way, you shouldn't have kids. Don't spread your legs. We're going to shame you for having a kid, but we also want you to have the kid for X and Y reason, because kids are beautiful and killing babies are bad, right? And you just have them grow up in a poor situation. It doesn't matter. It's fucking, it's terrible. You want to chat? Yeah, cool. It's fucking terrible. Traditional tea set. You know what's interesting about these traditional tea sets? I know I'm going off on a whole bunch of fucking things currently right now. I'm woken up, like I'm not sleepy. I'm not like anything along those lines currently right now. Like, I'm fucking angry, and so like my body is running on adrenaline. I am fucking hot. I want to fucking get up and just like scream in the face of a congressperson. That's what I want to do. People from some fucking dumb fuck voting for some stupid shit so he can get, you know, compensated. God damn it, dude. So he could get compensated, so he could be able to take his family on a ski trip again. You know, on a fucking ski trip. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna take Megan and Susan on a ski trip. Oh my goodness. We've only been on 4 this year, and we truly deserve it because definitely, my work in the government is. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. Shit radicalizes people. It fucking starts making you see things and not follow with the system, you know? This shit also radicalizes people a different way. It also makes people fucking want to kidnap governors. Jesus Christ. Kidnap governors because they're gonna close our goddamn state. I'll tell you what, I want to see my beautiful fucking smile. I'll tell you what, I want to see my beautiful smile. Fuck your grandpa. Fuck your sister. Fuck your mom. It doesn't really matter. I want to see your beautiful smile. And I'll breathe and cough in your face. Remember when people were breathing and coughing in people's faces during this time? You know how ignorant, like they did that purposely because they knew how fucking disrespectful it is and how terrifying this disease was. And they used it to, like, as a, like, oh yeah, I fucked your brother, by the way. They used it as, like, a zinger, right? Can you imagine that? You know, and people finally got, like, in trouble for it. In Illinois, they had to pass a law that if a worker told you to put on a mask and you just decided to beat the fuck out of them, it's an automatic felony. There's no, like, anything about it. You get a felony immediately on your record, in which you're fucked. You lose your job. So that's pretty cool. It was pretty poggers. It's pretty poggers that they did that to protect, you know, me at night making donuts. Right? And I have fucking people coming in drunks being mad at for no fucking reason. Maple leaf umbrella. Ooh. Very pretty. Very cute. Very deja vu. But yeah, we're done for today, everyone. My name's Luna. As always, you may think this is common sense or whatever it may be. You know, you're like, of course. But the things are fucked. Everything's fucked. Everything's fucked. Everything's fucked. Remember, in your final moments, the government will not care about you. Your tax dollars will not be used in any way to save you. That's your fault for not buying a scam known as insurance, and also not working as hard, and also sticking with just a retail job and not, you know, becoming, you know, an engineer or anything along that. It's just completely your fault. You just deserve to die, because you didn't suffer enough. And now you're suffering in this moment, and now you're gonna die, and it's your fault, by the way. It's your fault. Yeah, why would you even do that? Why would you go to work? You know? Like, you should have wore a mask. You should have wore a mask. Fucking. I hate those scum fucks. Have a wonderful day.